What's going on, everyone? It's Twist here. Welcome back to another video. So today it's another installment of me reviewing your guys' gameplay. It seemed like you guys actually really enjoyed my last video when I did this, and I got a lot of support on it. So today I thought we'd look over Masters gameplay. I'm quite sure this is Masters. And yeah, last game was gold, but I feel like some people, gold is maybe a bit too low level for them. They already know everything I'm saying. So I'm going to go over a Masters gameplay and see what he could have done better, try to help him to improve. And that brings me to another topic that I wanted to kind of quickly mention, which is that I saw a lot of comments on my last video being like, oh my god, this guy is so noob, ha ha ha, he is gold, if he gold, he's so noob, he should be iron. But the point of these series is not at all to trash people or to say that someone is bad or to evaluate his skill level. The only reason why I'm doing these series is to help you guys and to help people who are maybe at the same level to improve. So if you don't come in this watching this video with the mindset that you can improve, and rather that, oh, I'm better than this guy, well, yeah, obviously you're gonna be better than some players, but just take it easy, man. Don't be one of those toxic guys that is like, oh my god, this noob, I'm so much better. And also another thing, if you send me gameplay on Discord right here on the server, try to maybe send games where you perform poorly, because it's quite hard. It's harder for me to kind of say what could have been done better. If it's a perfect game, you win 13-0 and you get 45 frags. But if it's actually a bad game, you lose, you don't get, many kills, you go negative. So it's easier for me to help you if you make more mistakes, so that way I can point out more what could have been done better. I know that everyone, of course, wants me to review their best game ever, but it honestly will help you a lot more if you focus on sending the games that you maybe perform poorly in. Anyways, yeah, this guy is in Master. We're gonna watch a Bureau game, and let's just get into it. Alright, so as always, I'll just watch the gameplay, and whenever I feel like I can say something, I'll say it. Looks like he didn't buy Kevlar. That's a quite interesting decision. Normally you wouldn't do that. Going P250 only, especially on the breach side. You could have at least bought an XD or a Deagle, but we'll see how it turns out. Maybe he's just saving up money. Right from here we can see his crosshair placement is not really as perfect as it should be. I mean, he's aiming around the waist area, where if someone was here, his head would be here. So pay attention to the crosshair placement. We can see it also where he peeks here. He's peeking it, but he's not really aiming. He's not checking this, he's not checking the other side, he's just kinda wandering around with his crosshair. Alright, so his team takes the site, and he just gets completely destroyed. That happens sometimes. Not really anything he could have done better there. He was just unlucky, I guess. Alright, so still no Kevlar. That is not the best decision. Kevlar is important. Does buy the Vector. He is going to be the one entering, which is good. If you don't have Kevlar and, you have a Vector, which is a good entry weapon, you should be the one that's kind of pushing up. The bomb should never go first. If this guy dies, the bomb is just left out. If this guy dies right here, the enemies already have the bomb, and you have to re-peek the enemy to get it. He gets flashed, alright, takes cover. Okay, so here, the enemies are normally sounding, and they will hear that you're going vents. So I know that this guy wants to rush, but it's better to slow walk in this situation, because they hear him 100%. Okay, maybe this guy didn't hear him, but yeah, don't rush in vents. Vents on Bureau is literally a place where if you rush, you will be heard from a site. Now he has to get the bomb. He's still running, which, I mean, I guess it depends how much the opponents are sounding, but I would suggest rather taking the slow approach, yeah, doing this. Okay, and he gets shot there, but nice try by him. But yeah, you should, especially in clutch situations, you should always try to slow walk more, because if you rush, there's a chance that literally every single one of the opponents will hear you. And so he bought SA58 with Kevlar. Yeah, these buys, I'm not really a fan of these buys. I mean, no Kevlar in the pistol round, that's why he got dinked so easily. Then no Kevlar, but a $2,000 weapon, that's, you should, the best decision would have been to just buy Kevlar in the pistol, lose the pistol, then buy Deagle and Kevlar on the second round, and then in this round you could have bought AK already. He even has 1,000 in his bank, but he's just not... I guess it depends a bit on preference, but I would have just suggested buying an AK or an SG. At 1 minute, rotate banana. Alright, so they're just playing for picks. Gets a nice frag there. Rushing, like walking around in this area is not really good since opponents can hear you from mid. If you walk around here, like they will hear your steps from mid. And looks like it's a 2v4. In this situation, they should definitely rotate A since they've gotten the picks on B. So it would be the best decision to go towards that A side of things. Okay, so he still keeps with the SF-58. I mean, here it makes more sense because like he can pick up a weapon maybe from his teammates now that have already bought up. But in the last round I would have definitely suggested buying an SG. Alright, so they'll go for the mid rush. The bomb is again going first, which is not a good idea. He's looking back, which is good. Again, crosshair placement. If someone peeks, like the head of the enemy will always be above this orange line here. So you should really try to aim higher up with your crosshair. That way, I already explained this in my aiming video, but that way you don't have like flick up. Okay, how is he alive there? And he keeps pushing with the bomb, and the bomb goes down, and now they have the bomb. Yeah, not really the worst play, but also not the best play. I mean, it would have been better there if he kinda just took the slow route. But it's fine, he got one kill. Alright, so they're going for an A rush. Again, the bomb is why is the bomb always entering? I don't get it. Like, look. If the bomb dies right here, the bomb is left there, and then these four guys, they haven't even crossed, so they have to like refrag, or they have to do something to get the bomb. So always like, I mean, this guy's not the one doing it, but like always try to go with the bomb. In this situation, he should have definitely went intel, because there's 5 guys alive, and there's only 1 guy intel, and intel control is really important if it's an A push, and they already have like 3 guys going site, so they don't need a 4th here. It would have been much better if this dude went to intel, and that way they can hold it together, refrag each other, and yeah, this just would have been a better decision. Always, like, if there's like 3 of your teammates pushing the same spot on the breach side, just go to a different spot, and in the best case, just try to support the one teammate that isn't pushing where all the other ones are. Alright, so in this situation, he should definitely go and check CT, so the bomb carrier can plant. Alright, so the bomb, yeah, see, like, the one dying there, or the one peeking that, should have been this guy, and the bomb should have already planted. Because now, the bomb is lost, they have the bomb, and they have to re-peek it. If the bomb was planting and this guy was peeking it already, it would have been easier. Does get the frag. He could have been shot from main, but he got lucky he didn't. And now he's planting, but there's a huge chance someone will peek from CT. This is why you always, on a site, need someone to check your CT while you're planting.
Bomb has been planted.
Alright, and he's going away, which is good, and somehow gets shot. Alright, and they get round. Through wall. Okay, they're going A again. This time the bomb is being dropped, which is good. Get a pick on intel. In this situation, honestly, they could go back and just fake it out, but they are gonna push through the smoke. Again, see this one guy intel who died, if there was a teammate helping him, there at least a refrag would have been, you know, at least there's a higher chance to get a refrag. So it's not a good idea to push alone on the breach side. It's always good to like try to go support your teammates. He's pushing first with the bomb. You should never do that, because if he loses the bomb right here, his teammates are still in lab 2. He's in lab 1 already. If the bomb goes down here, the enemies can just like hold it, and you know, it'll be much harder. Okay, so alright, CT is smoked. He's planting the bomb, being exposed from main. Okay, and again, nobody's watching CT, so he goes down there, which doesn't surprise me. Alright, nice frag. Now it's like better, see, because like this guy's entering and the bomb is going behind him. So if this guy goes down, the bomb can make the decision to go away or to refrag. Again, not really the best crosshair placement. I mean, he should have like peeked it slower. Like in this situation, look, he is checking this side, but he could have easily been shot from Belong here, from Ensal here, from Kitchen, from like he could have been shot from here. So he should like at least crouch and slowly check all angles. Like in this situation, you're just exposing yourself to way too much. Like, see where his crosshair is? His crosshair is still checking Kitchen, but his body is already being exposed to intel. And okay, he gets not lucky, but you know, he gets a frag there. But don't do this where, you know, you're already exposed from so many angles. And yeah, it's just not good. Rushing there, nice frag. I mean, slow walking might have been better, but again, these guys maybe don't sound as hard as in Master and Special Ops. So they'll go mid. Alright, and one is behind because nobody's checking it. They don't go down. In this situation, they should 100% rotate. One of their teammates is already down. There were two guys on radar on intel and one on orange. Like, if they keep pushing it, it's basically a death sentence. So he should never peek this. Yeah, I mean, even if he got the frag there, like, it's just not a good idea. Especially because his teammates are not helping him. So you really gotta check the radar a lot. To make sure that, like on breach side, it's very important to almost never push alone. You can lurk, but that's like that. You can't be the one entering pushing alone. If you go alone, then you have to like at least lurk and be one of the later ones that actually push something. Again, I don't know. Wait, do they throw smoke? Who throw that smoke there? Yeah, they're smoking themselves off. Okay, so don't do this. They're literally smoking themselves off, and then they're jumping through the smoke. In this situation, like, he's already exposed. There could be a guy here, on the left side here. Like, never smoke off, almost never, not never, but almost never smoke off areas where you're gonna push, because it's way easier for the opponent to just, like, start shooting you through the smoke. Alright, well, they should get the bomb and someone should watch CT. Like, nobody is gonna peek. Like, if someone peeks from main, like, teammates will already kill him before he peeks this angle. So what should be done in this situation is someone goes and checks CT. Like, yeah, see, in that corner that he was camping, like, he never would have been peeked there. So it's better to kinda just go and check CT or main from angles that they actually hold. And again, nobody was watching CT or main, so the bomb is stuck there. I don't see much lurks here. I feel like one of these guys could have just went like mid or belong and just camped and, you know, play for information, and once his teammates get frags, then he can also push up and get more map control. Because so far, I mean, these guys are doing good pushes, but they're not really taking map control, and map control on breach side is very important. And yeah, this dude died there, but I mean, it's nothing special. It was just like, you know, he got out-aimed. It wasn't really bad decision making. And so now he has a ratio, which is interesting. Holding belong is smart here. It's a good decision. You're just making sure that they don't like peek it or take map control. He maybe should... Nice frag there. He maybe should hold banana, but he just started to do that because, yeah, these guys push up sometimes. So, yeah, at least he got a frag, which is good. And now the bomb is again alone on belong. If the bomb goes down, like they've lost the bomb, it's gonna be hard to retrieve it. Alright. He's holding mid. Yeah, so far not bad sniper gameplay, I mean just holding angles. This is actually a good decision. Keep, like, making sure you keep holding belong. Nice frag there as well while the team rotates. Because when you play with your ratio, I mean, you can never be the entry frag player with the ratio, so it's better if you either hold angles that nobody else is holding, like take map control basically, as this guy was doing, or you kind of try to be the second frag, you know, the support. But looks like this guy's just playing for those angles that others are not holding, playing for map control. Now the bomb is going intel, which is not smart. And again, the bomb is left alone, and like, yeah, the bomb goes down there, and now they have to retrieve the bomb. If this guy went together with the bomb, or if the bomb didn't push intel, they would not have to retrieve the bomb now. He's definitely getting hurt here, so, I mean, he kind of has to rush. But, yeah. There's one intel on left side, and he's holding that angle. Sometimes you miss your shots, that's fine. Yeah, they should like push together here. They should definitely push together. Since it's a 1v2 basically, because they have an AFK. This guy's holding one angle. And okay. And okay, they lost like 1v5, I guess. So this dude again, his buys are very interesting. I mean, he buys an AK when he could have bought an SG. Like, personally, again, I like AK, just, you know, I've been playing with it way more. But honestly, like, the SG is just better. Like, it just has higher damage, it has bigger fire rate, I'm quite sure. It's just better. So, when it's the last round, he should have definitely bought, like, an SG or something, in my opinion. Because it's just more overpowered. And he gets... Wait, why did he die there? Okay, so his team wasn't checking that. Yeah, kind of. I mean, he could have started checking banana sooner, like we see in this situation where, again, he's exposing himself to banana. Like in this here, right here, like we can already see the guy on the right side, and he's just exposing himself to there, to that area of the map. But at the same time, his crosshair is in a completely different place. So you should kind of always put your crosshair where you're exposing yourself to. And yeah, they just get fragged and gunned down, and that's fine. Yeah, this guy, I think I watched until the end, like I checked at the end what rank he gets. I think he got Master 1, but for some reason he's playing against Platinums. Alright, so this is not good. They have nobody on B site. And yeah, this guy should go with his teammates because he's just gonna get overwhelmed, probably gonna get rushed in a 1v5. So yeah, he's gonna try to hold his side alone, which is not the best idea, especially playing this position. Like, look, he's checking B long right now, right? But on the left side from orange, from mid, someone could just peek him and just like completely kill him, you know, on an off angle. So in this situation, it would be better to play the head glitch that's like behind him, or just like hold an angle in a way that you don't get exposed from the left side. Like nobody has checked the left side, someone could just peek from mid. But looks like he is just holding an angle, which is kind of good. But yeah, he has to check that side as well. And I'm quite sure these guys will just go A. Yeah, they're already kitchen, they're definitely going A. So this is something you have to keep in mind, that normally when players push B long, if they get vents hall control and one of them dies on B side, then they will just keep pushing kitchen to A. Now it's a 2v3 retake. Again, like he's just being an elephant here. Like everybody pretty much knows where he is. And there's not even a reason to rush. I mean, now he starts to slow walk, but like look where his teammate is on the radar. So like even if he's rushing and being the first one, it doesn't really give him much, because at the end of the day, he has to wait for his teammate to retake it for optimal performance. Alright, that's a smart move. Not starting to kind of being trigger patient there. And not starting to shoot before he can get a clear kill. And he goes down. Wait, did he not buy? Yeah, he's just not. I would really suggest like buying Kevlar and pistol round. Buying Kevlar, or at least buying like a Deagle or something. He left the B site open. I guess they're going A. Yeah, it's a good decision. Like this is actually smart, making sure that B long is clear and only then rotating. Otherwise, there's a chance that the enemies are just faking A, for example, and they will like come back and try to push B. But the bomb is down. This guy is going to check the bomb, I guess. There's not even a reason to peek there since the bomb is down. Like he can literally just camp like this. In this position, they do see your gun barrels, so yeah, be aware of that. There's like, this guy's moving around way too much. Like, the bomb is down, so all you need to do is hold an angle. You don't need to peek them. They literally need to peek you. So, okay, and he goes down. I mean, yeah, he should have just held an angle there. Again, playing this head glitch position is like harder than playing the one that's behind him. And honestly, it's like even easier to frag you if you play this position. So I would suggest playing the position that's, yeah, the other head glitch back there. B long. This guy's kind of rotating around a bit too much. Like, see, if he didn't rotate away from here, he just kept holding that angle. This guy who's on minimap right now, who's on radar, he would not have been even able to push that. So, that's a thing to notice. Gets a frag. Does a re-peek. This guy's like moving around a lot when he could just be like holding an angle. Playing the same angle, which is not the best idea at all times, but I mean it works for him now. And now he actually does a good decision, which is, oh well, like this guy needs to commit. Like he has done this twice, where he just goes somewhere, and then he just decides to go back. So like either don't go at all, or commit to the place where you're going. But like if you're just doing this, then you're basically just making yourself useless for 10 seconds. Low T-base. I mean, with his HP, he should not really peek, because it literally takes like 1 or maximum 2 bullets to kill him. But yeah, again, he's just like, in so many, especially on the coalition side, like in so many cases you just need to hold an angle. And I know like I want to get the frags as well, so I kind of play aggressive as well, but so many times it's just better to hold an angle than like try to run around. But he got a nice frag there, so... Yeah, just hold an angle. Like, why not just stay here? You don't need to, like, peek them. They will literally peek you. So, yeah. Just something to think about that. Maybe on collision side it's not as important to peek. And they get around. Nice one, nice one. And finally, he's not like... Oh no, he starts to... Like, he does this all the time. It's not like... It's not necessarily bad, but it's not really needed, you know? Like, again, he's like running from one side to the other one. And, okay, it's just bad timing. But see, if he just like held an angle there and just camped in the corner there, it would have been like easier to get the frag. Well, I don't know what that was. Nice frags, I mean, but again, could have just like held an angle. Nice frags though. Alright, he's pushing up and his teammates get that, so that's a done round. Alright, so in this situation, he could honestly push up. I mean, I said like hold angles, but it's a 3v5 and, you know, you can just like push up and hold a closer angle, kind of an off angle here. That's actually what he's doing, so that's good. And yeah, looks like just another smooth round. Wait, where was the last guy? Okay, so he's lab. So if the bomb isn't down, they should push him together. If the bomb is down, they should just play on the bomb. Alright, so you saw him on the minimap, like, here. He sees him on the minimap, like, you can instantly take out your knife and just, like, get closer to it. Because, like, the guy on minimap, he's not gonna, like, peek you in 2 seconds, so you can just, you know, shorten the distance. And again, this guy's, like, weapon choices are quite interesting. Like, he doesn't buy AUG, and he doesn't buy SG, which is, you know, they're just more powerful rifles, so it doesn't really make much sense why would you not buy an AUG or SG. Nice frag there. Again, like, see, he frags it and then he like just runs away. So like either just hold the angle or commit to the peak, but don't do this thing where you're always like moving around. Just kind of play. He's pretty much playing on the collision side, is on the breach side. See, like all the time, like if he just held an angle more, it would have been easier. Like when you're constantly pushing, it's just easier for the breach to kill you because you're in movement. But if they have to check angles, it's like harder for them to do that. Okay, so that's a good idea. He just goes for the banana peak. He can honestly hold it more to like the right side here because like he's just exposing his body more. He could literally hold like only this angle here, and like less of his body would be seen. Yeah, see, like this is the angle he should have been holding at the start. I'll try to catch it. Like here, this is the angle you should be holding. This is way better because you expose less of your body. But it does look like it's gonna be a B hit. So let's see how he deals with that. In this situation, he has a lot of money, so he can just go for the play. Again, see, like, if he just held this angle for a second longer, just for a second, he would have gotten the frag, but, like, constantly switching the angle that you're holding, constantly, like, twitching around. I mean, okay, he still gets the frag, but it's like it's just easier if you kind of hold the angle rather than just run around all the time. Also, he's been always playing this, this like place right here. It's good to always play the same, like, to hold the same angles, but it's not good to always play the same position, because you just get like, people start to expect you there. So like in this, if he's holding like mid and be long, he could just like he's holding the same entrance, but just in a little bit different spot. So it's not as easy to predict where he will be. Like again, every single round, yeah, he just goes there, and it's like, you know, the opponents with time, they just know that he's gonna be there, and they expect it way more, and because they expect it way more, it's like easier for them to kind of get the frag. They're just ready for it. Like he could have just held the angle to the left, to the back left here or something like that, but I mean, sure. Yeah, again, like switch it up a little bit. Hold the same entrances, but from a different position. And looks like his team is just gonna win it out. He's pushing with his teammate, which is good, helping him refrag. Got double frag there. Aim was a bit off, but nice frags there, and that about concludes it. Alright, so nice gameplay from this dude. I guess the biggest thing that he needs to try to do is to be like less fidgety and twitchy, and to just like kinda hold the same angle for a longer period of time. Especially on the collision side, because like this dude, so many times if he held the angle for like a second or 2 seconds longer, he could have easily gotten the frag. And another thing on the breach side is that he should focus more on helping his team in a way where he checks the radar and then he decides like maybe the bomb carrier needs help, maybe this guy needs help, maybe that. Like play less. On the collision side you should play more as individually, and on the breach side you should play more for the team. And that's something that, you know, you can improve on, is trying to kind of check the minimap more and trying to make the decision like what is the best to do in each situation. Anyways guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye!